Fight Club, the cult classic novel by Chuck Palahniuk and its subsequent film adaptation by David Fincher, resonates deeply with themes that intertwine with Friedrich Nietzsche's philosophy, particularly his concepts of the Übermensch and the overcoming of emasculation. The story delves into the struggles of modern masculinity, consumer culture, and the quest for identity, themes that Nietzsche explored in his critique of society and his vision of human potential. In Fight Club, the protagonist's journey mirrors Nietzsche's call for individuals to transcend societal norms and embrace their true selves. The narrator, initially trapped in a monotonous and unfulfilling life, represents the emasculated man, stripped of purpose and identity by the demands of a consumer-driven society. His creation of Tyler Durden, an alter ego who embodies aggression, freedom, and primal masculinity, serves as a catalyst for his transformation. Tyler Durden challenges the narrator to reject societal expectations and rediscover his inherent power. Much like Nietzsche's Übermensch transcends conventional morality to create new values. Nietzsche's philosophy emphasizes the importance of self-overcoming and the creation of one's own path. He believed that individuals must confront and conquer their internal weaknesses and societal constraints to achieve their full potential. This notion is vividly portrayed in Fight Club through the brutal and raw experiences within the fight clubs. These underground gatherings strip away the superficial layers of the characters, forcing them to confront their vulnerabilities and rediscover their primal instincts. This physical and psychological confrontation echoes Nietzsche's idea of embracing one's inner chaos to give birth to a stronger self. One reflective question that arises is, how does the act of fighting serve as a metaphor for confronting and overcoming internal emasculation? In Fight Club, fighting becomes a means of reclaiming masculinity and individuality. The physical pain and rawness of the fight symbolize the existential struggle against the emasculating forces of modern society. By engaging in these fights, the characters break free from their mundane, emasculated existences and reconnect with a more primal, authentic version of themselves. Nietzsche's critique of modern society aligns with the film's portrayal of consumer culture as a source of emasculation. The narrator's life, dominated by his obsession with material possessions and corporate success, reflects Nietzsche's warning against the dangers of conforming to societal norms and losing one's individuality. Tyler Durden's anarchistic philosophy and rejection of materialism challenge the narrator to abandon his superficial pursuits and embrace a life of purpose and freedom. This transformation involves rejecting the emasculating influence of consumer culture and embracing a more authentic existence. An example from the film that illustrates this transformation is the scene where the narrator and Tyler discuss their disdain for societal norms while destroying a luxury car. Tyler's assertion that the things you own end up owning you encapsulates Nietzsche's critique of materialism and the loss of self. This act of rebellion against consumer culture is a pivotal moment in the narrator's journey toward overcoming emasculation and reclaiming his identity. Reflecting on Nietzsche's concept of the Übermensch, one might ask, what does it mean to create one's own values in the context of modern masculinity? In Fight Club, Tyler Durden's philosophy encourages the creation of new values through radical self-acceptance and the rejection of societal expectations. This idea is epitomized in the formation of Project Mayhem, where the members strive to dismantle the existing societal structures and create a new order based on their ideals. While Tyler's methods are extreme and ultimately destructive, they highlight the existential struggle to define one's own identity and purpose. The culmination of the narrator's journey in Fight Club is his realization that Tyler Durden is a part of himself, a manifestation of his suppressed desires and masculinity. This integration of Tyler's characteristics signifies the narrator's acceptance and transcendence of his emasculated identity. By confronting and integrating this darker aspect of himself, the narrator embodies Nietzsche's idea of self-overcoming and the embrace of one's full potential. The concept of the Übermensch involves the idea of transcending the limitations imposed by society and traditional morality. In Fight Club, Tyler Durden's philosophy and actions encourage members to break free from societal constraints and embrace a new, self-defined identity. However, this journey is fraught with danger, as the pursuit of self-overcoming can lead to destructive behavior if not tempered with self-awareness and responsibility. Nietzsche's philosophy suggests that true self-overcoming requires not just rebellion against societal norms, but also a deep understanding of one's inner drives and the ability to channel them constructively. The narrator's journey illustrates this balance as he ultimately rejects Tyler's destructive methods, seeking instead to integrate his newfound strength and individuality in a more constructive manner. This shift highlights the importance of not only breaking free from emasculation but also building a positive and sustainable identity. The impact of Nietzsche's philosophy on modern masculinity, as portrayed in Fight Club, extends beyond individual transformation to a broader societal critique. Nietzsche criticized the homogenizing effects of mass culture and the loss of individual creativity and strength. Fight Club echoes this critique, portraying a society where men are disconnected from their true selves and their natural instincts. Tyler Durden's Fight Club serve as a radical response to this disconnection, offering a space for men to reclaim their primal instincts and rebuild their identities. However, the film also serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked aggression and the potential for self-destruction. Tyler Durden's eventual turn towards nihilism and chaos underscores the need for balance and self-awareness in the pursuit of self-overcoming. This raises an important question. How can we ensure that the journey towards reclaiming our masculinity and individuality does not lead to destructive outcomes? Fight Club and Nietzsche's philosophy converge on the idea that true strength and identity are forged through the confrontation of internal and external challenges. By embracing the chaos within and rejecting the emasculating influences of society, individuals can achieve a more authentic and powerful existence. However, this journey requires careful navigation to avoid the pitfalls of destructive behavior and to build a positive and sustainable identity. Reflecting on these themes, we are encouraged to ask ourselves, how can we confront and overcome the emasculating forces in our own lives? What steps can we take to create our own values and live authentically while maintaining ethical considerations and the well-being of others? Through thoughtful reflection and intentional action, we can achieve greater personal growth and fulfillment, embodying the ideals of Nietzsche's Übermensch in a modern context.